Well, Uber announcing the return of its shared rides feature to a number of U.S. cities. They're going to revamp the shared ride experience. And those who maybe recall the pre-pandemic times will remember the days of Uber Pool. It remains to be seen if the name Uber Pool is going to come back. But joining us for more on this, Yahoo Finance's autos guru, Pras Subramanian. Pras, pro or con? You like Uber Pool? It's a very polarizing topic in our newsroom. So
I'm going to stay objective here, Brian. I think
okay.
I think as the pandemic sort of eases, right, the return of Uber Pool or Uber X-Share,
I think is yeah.
I think is sort of a nice return for certain cities like New York, SF, LA, where traffic is a big deal, gas prices are a big deal. So you're basically saving money for the riders, the drivers as well, and also you're easing congestion and things like that in city environments. So I think it's a good return, and only two people can ride in the car at the same time. So I think they're sort of easing that in.
They used to cram more than that.
I know. and they claim that your ride will only increase by 8 minutes compared to your own solo ride. So I think you're trying to reintroduce some normalcy back in the business. And Uber has said they're returning to pre-pandemic levels, right? In terms of ridership and revenue up over 100% last quarter. So I think it's just sort of the natural progression of that service.
I mean, aside from the money saving thing, which is true. I mean, I used to Uber Pool all the time in Washington, D.C. when it was big around 2017, 2018. I would get like $5 Ubers from Washington, D.C. to another state in Virginia. But you do raise the interesting bit about there could be a societal aspect of this too, that people who want to be more environmentally self-conscious, they might prefer to do an Uber Pool knowing that it's more efficient. But I guess the trade-off for Uber is if you're going to bring this product back, there has to be enough people that want this and are willing to go through what might be a longer time of riding in the vehicle. Like you have one social media person saying riding with strangers with COVID still around. I mean, that's an aspect of it too.
I mean, going back to now, I'm going to give you my kind of
your personal thought. So turn off the objective side, Pras.
Had a couple of bad experiences in Uber X or Uber Pool, as they call it back then.
Yeah.
So I understand completely why it could be a bad idea in these.
The ex-girlfriend one was one that we just showed the tweet where people have gotten into Uber Pools with an ex-girlfriend. Yikes! Yikes!
So yeah, look. Not a good idea subjectively, but objectively, I think it's possibly a good move for them. I don't think it's going to move the needle so much in terms of like their business, but it's something that they can do to get increased ridership as we kind of move along.
Do you think drivers like this?
You know, before they were forced to do Uber
Right,
Pool,
that's the thing.
And now they're not forced to. So maybe they can I can sneak two rides together in the same trip and make more money. So maybe they would like it potentially. But like I said, it can be hit or miss.
What was your bad experience? Can you share it on?
Oh, yeah. It just was like going to the airport. It was like 3 riders were picked up before me. I'm like, are you kidding me? It took so long. I actually, to get out of the Uber, I left the Uber and got my own personal one because it was just taking so long. And traffic in Midtown was obviously awful.
I actually remember taking an Uber Pool once. I was coming from JFK, and I kid you not, the Uber Pool picked someone up from LaGuardia before I went back. I wasn't even living in Manhattan at the time. I was living in Brooklyn, so it went all the way up.
Yeah.
Now, I understand because of actually the highways, it kind of makes sense. They were going to have to take,
But it doesn't.
But it doesn't, right?
Yeah.
So, I don't know, but we'll see about
Maybe
that.
they'll actually optimize it.
I would take an Uber Pool.
If they optimize it, for trips. Yeah, for sure. You and I go to the Lower East Side? Yeah, why not, right?
Take an Uber Pool when you come hang out with me in the Lower East Side next time. Yahoo Finance's Pras Subramanian. Thanks so much.